Alright guys, second time lucky here. I just tried to do a live class from a little place here in Tamiko Bay, north of Punakaiki, but even though we've got wireless internet connection, it didn't seem like it could quite handle the live feed and cut out. So I thought I'll just record it and post this video so you guys can still have a stretch with me tonight. So please still comment, let me know if you get a chance to do it with me. I mentioned just earlier in the last one that we've just come over the coast and we had our spring challenge yesterday with my awesome team of Jodie and Celia and adventuring up the Arnold River, which was amazing. So I'm feeling a bit tight and just feeling the need for a stretch, and thought it's always more fun to stretch with others. I mean, even if I can't see you, kind of, I suppose I know you're there. So join me for this 30-minute stretch if you're free, or this will be here to do whenever you want. So I'm just going to lost track of time now, so I'm just going to set my stopwatch so I know when 30 minutes is up, because I'm not going to use music. It's such beautiful sort of bird song, and I can hear the waves crashing. So join me when you're ready down on the mat. So as usual, we're just going to come into a nice comfortable seated position on your mat. I like to be cross-legged, but just if this isn't comfortable for you, choose a position that's comfortable, and if you prefer to just elevate your hips a little bit with a cushion, that sometimes can relieve a little bit of pressure off your lower back. So we're going to start with our breathing again. That's really nice just to reset before we start movement, and just bring focus inward to our bodies, trying to just reinforce that mind-body connection, being aware of how our body feels before we start asking our body to come into certain movements and positions. So I'm going to just take my hands to the ground beside me, connect under through my sit bones, sit a little bit taller, either soften your eye gaze or with your eyes closed, just starting to breathe in through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale. With each breath you take, try and see if you can lengthen that breath on the inhale, finding space in the base of your lungs. And exhale, shifting the ear and just connecting through your sit bones, connecting into the earth, breathing in. Lengthening through your spine. And exhale. Let's take a couple more breaths in, just noticing how your body is feeling. Exhale, just letting go of any tension you might be holding in your body. And breathing in. And exhale. Either keeping your eye gaze soft or your eyes closed, or whenever you're ready to open your eyes, we'll inhale, reach up. Exhale, float the arms down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, floating down. As you lower those arms, just think of dropping the shoulders, sliding the shoulder blades together. Stay long through your spine and connect through the sit bones. Let's do one more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, coming down. This time arms come up, taking one arm down, stretching through that left side. Stay connected through the sit bones. Hold for a moment and then take that arm to the front. We're going to crisscross the arms in front of us, noticing that stretch around the outside of your hips, coming all the way around to the other side, floating the arm up with the armpit directed up to the sky. Good. And then let's come over again. We'll go around this side one more time. So side stretch here. Crisscross the arms in front. Maybe reaching a little bit further this time. Side stretch up. Good. Let's float both arms up and go back the same way. So we'll side stretch here. And crisscross in front. Round to the other side. Taking the arm bit up. You can even take your eye gaze up, turning the chin towards the arm. Good. Up and over. And let's crisscross back. In front. Finishing. Back on the side. Nice. Beautiful. Let's take both arms up. Reach up, stretch up, and fold forward. Just wherever you land without trying to extend too far on the first movement, and then taking a nice deep breath in here. On the exhale, extend forward. Hold. And then one more breathing in. On the exhale, reach forward one more time. This time, dropping your chin, letting your head fold forward. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Sweep up, dropping those hands just down behind your shoulder blades. Once again, chins tucking, and this time just forward fold. Bring your chin to your chest and just dropping that head forward. Inhale, engage your core. Exhale, peel up. Reach up. Take your hands behind you. This time with your chest staying open, just tilting at the hips to come forward. Keep that long spine in this position. Tucking your chin slightly and sliding those shoulder blades together. Good, let's come up. Great work. Let's just bring those knees up, and like we've done in previous classes, we're just going to go and drop them side to side. Just bringing a little bit of movement into the hips. Definitely feeling a little bit of tightness through the hips. We were on our bikes a bit for the spring challenge with a wee bit of climbing. So you start to feel that in your hips and in your quads as well. So those are the areas I'm quite keen to stretch this evening. Let's just drop them to the side here. And I'm just going to bring the sole of that foot by the knee. Seeing if I can just bring my spine into that center position. And today I'm just going to reach up with both hands. Bring one hand by the knee, come to side stretch here. And then staying tall, bring the hand out beside the hip and take that stretch over to the other side. Coming back to the side again. Do a couple on each side. And sweep this one across this side. Nice. And then just bring your hands back behind you. We'll do a few of those little window wiper, little hip twist, and this time landing on the opposite side. Just pulling this knee back so the sole of the foot just tucks in beside that knee. Then just trying to square those hips, sitting tall. A little side stretch with that arm coming across. Eye gaze can once again turn up to the sky. And just taking the hand out beside the hip as we do a reverse back the other way. And coming across. Nice. And back across again. Great work bringing those hands down beside you, and let's just open up those legs to a nice wide V-sit position. From here, pulling the toes back towards you, externally rotating those legs if you can. So we're just going to pull those toes slightly turned out, so we're rolling onto the outside edges of those legs. We're just going to reach up and just let those hands drop into your center. Now just keep active through those legs. So you're pulling your toes back, trying to connect and ground them. From here, take another deep breath in. On the exhale, just see if you've created any space to bring that stretch a little bit deeper as your chest lowers towards the ground. And then we'll breathe in again. Exhale, see if you can just creep those hands forward a little bit further. Good. Either staying here, or you can reach for your ankles, or you can reach inside the arches of your feet, and just seeing if there's any space to bring your chest a little bit lower down towards the ground. On your next inhale, we'll roll up, staying with the legs outstretched, taking the arms wide. We're going to turn towards one side, take the back of the hand to the outside edge of that foot, stretching it down. The other hand can just come and support you in behind the hip, and just reaching the back of the hand past the outside of that foot. If you can, you're going to lower through that inside shoulder. Nice deep stretch up the back of the knee and into the hamstring. As we come up, we're going to reach away, take those arms open through the center. Keep those legs nice and active as you turn towards the other side. Reach the outside of the hand, back of the hand to the outside of the foot. You might find initially you don't have as much reach as the other side, but just be patient here. Take another deep breath in. On the exhale, reach a little bit further, drop the inside shoulder a little bit lower. And again, breathing in. And on the exhale, maybe see if any more spaces become available. Good. On your next inhale, engage your core to rise up, and we'll close those legs in front. Just give them a little bit of a shake out, a wee wiggle, and we'll turn around. We'll just roll down onto our backs. So just gently coming down, connecting through your sit bones. We're going to bring a little bit of Pilates in here, so we're going to bring a little bit of speed into our movement as well. Extending out through the outside leg, drawing that front leg into your chest, pulling the knee in towards your chest. You can either stay with your head down on the mat or bringing your nose towards your knee. So we're going to do some single leg stretches. So we pull in, and then we're going to inhale to change, exhale, extend. Inhale, change, exhale, reach. Inhale, change, exhale, reach. Good, so you're pulling nose to knee. Your option is to do this with your head down if you get any tension in your head and neck. From here, let's go into single leg stretches, extended switch. Inhale, switch, exhale, reach. Inhale, switch. Exhale, reach. Keep drawing up a little bit higher. Let's do 4 more, bringing your nose towards your knee. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Lower your head. Bring both knees into your chest. Have a little rock side by side. So we might do a little bit of work just to activate into our glutes. So coming back into the center, placing your feet down to the mat, hip distance apart, just placing your hands beside your hips. We're going to start peeling up into a little shoulder bridge. So you're going to tuck under, lift through the hips, push through the heels, let those hips come up so your knees are over your ankles. Hold here for a moment and then start to peel down 1 vertebra at a time, slowly connecting back down. So once again, we tilt to imprint, then the hips peel. We're pushing through the heels. We're pressing the knees away from us as we get height through the hips at the top of our bridge, and then slowly peeling back down. Soft connection at the bottom. Let's come up again. Lift, engaging through your pelvic floor to come up. Staying up on this one, we're going to inhale, bring that front knee in. Exhale, lift. Flex the foot, drop the heel down, point the toes, sweep it up. Heel sweeps down, toe sweeps up. Heel sweeps down, toe sweeps up. Stay high through the hip. 3 more, down and up. 2 more, down and up. Last one. Heel comes down, toe sweeps up, and bend that knee, coming back into your bridge, peeling down. And we'll prepare to do that on the other side. So you should be able to feel the activation in your glutes. Also all through the legs and the quads as you do those single leg extensions. So here with the hips high, maybe even bringing the stabilizing foot slightly towards your midline. Inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, extend. Sweep with the heel, point with the toe. Sweep with the heel. Inhale. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Let's do 3 more. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. Bending through those legs, slowly peeling back down, 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 down. Good. This time we're just going to peel up, just a nice basic rise. Bring the arms back, extending long through the shoulders. Exhale, peel down. Arms coming down by your hips. Inhale, scoop and tuck, sweep back, lift up, reach back. And exhale, lower down. Good. From here, just bring those knees back into your chest. Maybe even drawing those knees a little bit wider to open up through your hips. Adding a rock side to side if that feels nice. And I'm just feeling a little bit of tightness through my hamstrings after that one. So from here, what I might do is just extend those legs nice and wide into a V stretch, and I'm going to squeeze them to the top, bring the heels together. I'm going to inhale with pointed toes and sweep them out to the side. I'm just hitting the balcony. Exhale together and point. Inhale, open and flex. Exhale together and point. And maybe this time open and flex and just holding that V stretch position for a moment. Give that nice stretch in the thighs, back of the hamstrings. And from here, it might feel quite natural just to soften those knees and come into your happy baby pose. So with those knees wide of your chest, flat to the feet, pressing up to the ceiling, and your hands just reaching either to the ankles or inside the arches of the feet. Add movement if you want to. I can feel sandflies landing on my face, and this is a good challenge to try and tune those out. We'll bring the soles of the feet together, weave our hands around, leave those knees wide, either with your head down, just drawing those feet to your center, or tucking the chin and lifting nose towards toes. Gently pressing those elbows against those inner parts of your legs to just draw them a little bit wider if that feels comfortable for you. And then we'll just lower the head. From here, just a moment before we come into some of our standing transitions, just legs lifted. If you are near a wall, this is a really nice one to do up against a wall. Pulling those toes back towards you and just stacking ankles, knees and hips. We feel like quite a restorative pose. If you've got the flexibility to just let those sort of legs balance above your hips. If you find yourself with your legs out here and it's hard just to keep them upright, that's when it's really nice to do this against a wall. Or, you know, if you've just got something, you can just take your legs up against to give you just that little bit of support. So I've just rotated towards the balcony. You can actually stay like this for quite a while and just get that really nice stretch down the back of your legs while your sandflies bite your ears. Okay. If you want to stay like this a little bit longer, feel free to pause the video for a minute or two if you're in a really nice, comfortable, relaxed position. Otherwise, we're gonna roll gracefully back onto our mats and meet in 4-point kneeling. And most of the sandflies are swarming, so I'm gonna see how well this insect repellent works for me today. Let's do a few little spinal stretches. And our cat stretch with the spine flexing, dropping into our cow with the extension. Tuck the chin, looking back towards your hips, and dropping the belly as the chin lifts up. And so I'm going to keep my socks on tonight, and I'll see if I can keep enough grip on my mat, because I do not trust these sandflies to not just go to town on my feet. So let's just come back into neutral, tucking the toes under, just spreading wide through your fingers, coming into your first downward dog, eyes back towards your knees, pressing through your heels, soft through those elbows, spreading out through your fingertips. Today we might just take ourselves into that high plank, bringing the knee towards the nose, pressing ourselves back, knee towards the nose, and press back, knee in, and back, knee to nose, push into the heels. Let's do 4 more, 4, and press, 3, press back, 2, good, and last one. Nice, come forward, high plank, drop to your knees, bend through your elbows, press up through your chest, either coming up into your upward dog, the hips may lift if that feels comfortable, or keep yourself lower, or just here, you choose. Listen to your spine, here, for a moment, and then just pressing yourself back up into your downward dog. Coming forward again, drop the knees, bend through the elbows, lifting up through the chest. And bending through those elbows, press back through your knees and come back into your downward dog. This time, let's lift up through that front foot. And stepping through, drop the knee, flatten the foot, reach up. Good, and we're going to just sweep, come back, and release the toe. We'll transition between these two. So, reaching up, looking up, and then releasing the toe as you pull back. Come forward, knee over ankle, reach up, look up. And sweep back, releasing the toe. This time, forward again, reach up, look up, press the hands, come into a little twist, elbows the outside of the knee. Good, just checking the back leg, you've got the knee directly in front of the ankle. I've got my husband inside, being my mirror image. He says he's safe from the sandflies. Nice. And then release here, take your hands either side of that foot, tuck your back toe under, press back to downward dog, walk the feet out a few times. Good, and then the outside leg, back leg, we're going to reach it up. Then look forward, shift your weight forward, stepping it between the hands, drop the knee, flatten the foot. Good, from here nice and stable, we're going to reach up, look up. Feeling the stretch here, hip flexor, front quad. Sweep the hands, release the toe. And then shift the weight forward, reach up, look up. Sweep back, release the toe. And coming forward, looking up, reaching up. This time hands come together, twisting, elbows to the outside of that knee. Taking that top shoulder back as well, keeping that length in your spine. And then placing the hands either side, tucking the back toe under. Let's press back again into our downward dog, walking those feet out again. Good, bending through the knees, coming onto the toes, walk forward or leap forward. And then standing up nice and tall. Reaching up, sweep those hands to the side. We'll just finish with a few in standing, so I'm just going to, as usual, change that camera angle. I'll bring my mat back a little bit so I don't end up with too much of myself cut off. Nice one. Okay, so from here, I'll stand back as far as I can, maybe on this side. Okay, we'll reach up, donk, elbows wide, hips back, sweep down, half lift. Nice, extended spine, bend the knees, reach up. And again, elbows wide, hips back, sweep down. Half lift. Good, bend down and sweep up. So we're just going to step forward with our outside leg. I'll turn the back foot and we're going to come into our warrior two pose. So I've got my front foot facing straight ahead. back foot turning towards you guys. I'm going to reach up with my arms. I'm going to sink into that front leg. I'm going to draw my body out, back, and draw those little fingers towards me. Nice work. Come into a little side angle here, reaching that arm beside your ear. Good. And then sweep that back down your leg, extending the front arm, turning the eye gaze up. And again, side angle. Now either here or for a bit more challenge with both arms reaching out, sink low, reach those arms beside your ear. Strong pose, hold that pose. Good, and then sweep back, reverse warrior. Good, coming back, starting position, straighten out the front leg, leave the hip back and lengthen that arm forward, reach forward, stretch forward, turn the palms out and then turn down for triangle, chin to shoulder, reach up, lengthen up, pull that top shoulder back, getting that nice long line, fingertips to fingertips. Nice work. Good, keeping those legs extended, sweep those arms up and just come through that center position. We're going to go into our warrior two on the other side. So we're going to bend in the front knee, track the knee over the foot, keep drawing the inside of your hip forward and lengthen through the arms. Nice work. Okay, coming into side angle. One arm extended beside the ear, reach and stretch through the fingertips. Nice. Sweep back, reverse warrior, reach up, look up, stretch up. Option as you come into your side angle. This time if you want to try a little bit more power in that pose, reaching those arms beside your ears, reach and stretch, sink a bit lower. Looking to find that right ankle angle between that front thigh and lower leg, and then stay driving through that front leg. Keep that angle, reach up, look up, stretch up, sliding the back hand down the leg. Nice, back through warrior two, extend the front leg, leave the hip back as you reach forward, stretch forward, lengthen forward. Then turn the hands, then bring that fingertips in front of the leg, reach up, look up, turning the chin to the shoulders. Keeping your core on to maintain the stability in this pose. Good, on your next inhale. Engage your core, stay stable as you return to center. Turn those feet to the front. Let's walk them in a little bit. Pressing the heels to the front. We're just going to open those knees. Drop the elbows down inside the knees. Sink the hips low. Transferring your weight as you just slide side to side. More of the time we've gone slightly over, so we're going to finish. It's going to be our last little movement here. We'll just take a few nice breaths to finish off. Really sorry guys that we couldn't have done this live. It's a lot more fun for me. I know someone's out there watching, but hopefully you get a chance to do this later. From the center, turn the feet to the front, forward fold. From here, take your hands to your hips. Support yourself as you come through into standing. Let's turn those feet out one more time. Reach the arms out to the side. Inhale, sweep through. Exhale, stretch up and over. Inhale, sweep. And exhale, stretch. Roll the shoulders. If you've got a chance now and you've got some quiet space, I would suggest taking yourself down to the mat again, doing your savasana, doing your recovery pose, your dead man's corpse pose, where you can just literally lie there and close your eyes and just have a moment. For me, it's dinner time, so I'm going to have something to eat now. So thanks. If you've done this, let me know. And yeah, we'll see what happens over the school holidays. I might pop on occasionally if I get somewhere nice where I get a good internet connection, and we'll do this sort of thing again. Okay, bye.